Hello and welcome to today's Vanguard Zero video. So today we've actually got a pretty clever and fun idea, courtesy of Lord Pistachio. Yeah, really. Basically, he is a Vanguard Zero player and also part of my Discord server, and he wanted me to do this video, and you know what? Actually, I was like, yeah, it's actually a pretty good idea, so here I am, I'm doing it. So basically, the idea is, all the way back, I made a video about how to make a good Vanguard Zero deck. And what I did was I said, do not use the auto build feature unless you have to, because it won't give you a very good deck. Oop. And so that's what we're going to be doing, basically. We are going to just press auto build and see what it gives us. So before we get into that, I want to mention the Discord server again. Basically, we are in the middle of setting up a just for fun, just kind of chill, casual tournament between members of my Discord server because they really wanted it. And they also really wanted me to shout out that tournament in this video so that more people could join, basically. So if you're watching this and you want to join a just for fun, very casual tournament, then join the Discord server below. In the Discord server, we're also, discussing decks, giving out advice, all that other stuff. So if you're struggling with Vanguard Zero, then come on down, and I'm sure everyone there will be willing to help you out. So, now that's done and out of the way, that's most of the housekeeping for this video. I went with Oracle Think Tank because they are the clan that I'm most familiar with in this game currently, at this moment in time. And also, just like a lot of other clans, they have two different archetypes. You have the CEO Amaterasu deck, and you also have the Tsukuyomi deck. Of course, there are other decks you can build for Oracle Think Tank, but those are the two big ones. And so basically, the idea is, I'm thinking that that's going to trip the AI out. So how this works is, what you're usually supposed to do is you're supposed to put in a bunch of cards that you want to build as a deck. For example, you'll put in someone like Amaterasu and maybe like Sakia and Apollon, and then you're like, well, I want to use those cards, but I don't know how to build a deck around them. Then you press auto build, and it'll take the cards you've already put in and build the deck around them. But we're not doing that today. Today we are just going to press auto build, and we're going to play on ranked mode with whatever it is they give us. Yes, really. Because I want to see just how bad this system is. Now, of course, grain of salt, this isn't how it's supposed to be used. You're not supposed to just press auto build and play. So we're going to give it a little bit of like room of leniency. This is more of a fun, silly video. But okay, so yeah, these are the cards I have right now. What do I want? Well, I want Amaterasu in there. In fact, I want both my triple res in there if possible. I like Apollon, I want him in there. Wise Man's good. He's yeah, basically, perfect guards, that'd be nice. We want the basics, right? But let's see what it gives us. So, auto build deck. Okay, so immediately I can see it's giving us Lozenge Magus, which is good. She's a good starter Vanguard. And it's also given us our 4 perfect guards, which, oh, okay. So we're going to go to confirm deck to analyze that a bit closer. Okay, I'm just kind of overwhelmed by just what we've been given here. That's a really bad deck. I was gonna say interesting, but no, it's bad. Okay, let's go through this a little bit at a time, because this is quite the car crash here, right? So, okay, first of all, one thing good. I'm assuming the AI is automatically programmed to just put your perfect guards in no matter what, because we have all 4 of our perfect guards here. That's good. That's gonna make this deck, I was gonna say runnable, but actually looking at the rest of this, I don't think it is. Okay, so another thing, we've got Circle Magus. That's fine. Circle Magus is an alright card. Why aren't you running Coco instead, though? Or at the very least, running both of them. I don't see any situation where you choose to have an extra Circle Magus rather than a Coco. So usually what I would do is I would remove one of those Circle Maguses, or, the other grade 1 card, which we'll get to in a sec, because it's particularly horrendous, and put Coco in, because, Circle Magus lets us look at the top card of our deck, but Coco lets us not only look at the top card of our deck, but actually choose whether we want it to stay at the top or the bottom. That's better. That's just straight up upgrade, and you're only sacrificing 1,000 power to do that, which isn't much. So, the elephant in the room, why is this deck running 9 crits? Now, again, as you saw, I just pressed auto build, so it just gave me what it felt like giving me, including triggers. So the fact that we have 4 heals, that's good. That's probably similar to the perfect guard thing, where it's just automatically going to give us 4 heals no matter what, so that's good. 9 crits though. Game, do you know how Oracle Think Tank work exactly? Maybe it automatically gives every auto build deck 9 triggers and it just expects you to change them, but no, I'm auto building. You gotta do the triggers for me as well. So I guess we're just sticking with 9 crits. Which is, that's not good. That's not good at all. I guess it does make it possible to win, because genuinely, so when you make a deck, you want to have a strategy, you want to have your envisioned way of winning. So you want to look at the cards in your deck and go, this is how I win. The only thing I'm seeing even close to that with this deck is I just hope I get a Apollon out and just draw every single crit in a row, basically. I just hope I get every crit, because I don't see any other way of winning. Because, okay, let's get to the more technical stuff. First of all, where are our triple rares? Second of all, why so many commons? Third of all, there's no synergy here, I think is the biggest problem. And that's the funny thing, it's an AI, there's going to be no synergy. In fact, again, I said earlier, I was expecting it to trip up over that. I was expecting it to confuse Tsukuyomi and Amaterasu cards, and it kind of did, because basically, so we've got Red Eye, and Red Eye is going to have to do a lot of heavy lifting because it lets us soul charge, but that's the only card here that I'm aware of that lets us soul charge, whereas pretty much every other card in this deck soul blasts. So for example, you've got Luckbird here who has to soul blast 2 to draw a card, and then you got this, which requires you to have 6 or more cards in your soul, and then you need this, which needs 6 or more cards in your soul. Can you see where this is going? You are using up a ridiculous amount of soul, but you only have 1 card that lets you build it, and that card's a grade 2, so you won't even be able to get it out until your second turn anyway. And that's assuming you even draw it. There's a good chance you'll just draw Wise Man or Mocha instead, which basically makes this deck unrunnable. Yeah, I'm saying that right here. This deck is unrunnable because it just has no synergy. It only has 1 playset that allows you to soul charge, but every other card lets you soul blast. So if there's one thing, if I was only allowed to change one thing with this deck, I would fucking obliterate Luckbird. Luckbird is dragging this deck down and making it unplayable single-handedly, because Soul Blast 2 to draw 1 card, and it only has 5,000 power. Now, I can see decks that can benefit from this. Tsukuyomi decks, for example, probably could. But a playset of 4 of them in a deck that isn't consistently able to actually soul charge is suicide, basically. Especially when, like, where are you benefiting from the draw power here? Like, sure, Mocha benefits from draw power. That's not too bad. But, like, you know, we have a lot of cards that's letting us draw, but nothing's really letting us benefit from those draws, if you know what I mean. Because, like, these, like, this is a counterblast, and this is a counterblast, and this one lets you draw. And it's like, where are we benefiting from the draws? That's the big thing. Oracle Think Tank's supposed to, yes, draw a lot, but also benefit from the draws. Whether it be like with Amaterasu, where you're kind of thinning out your deck so that you're more likely to get the triggers you want, that's benefiting from the draws. And maybe that's what the strategy is here with this deck, but maybe I'm giving this AI a bit too much credit. This is awful, basically. I do not see winning with this deck at all, but we're gonna have to try now, right? So, we'll, I guess we'll name it, boop. Let's see, just so we don't get it confused, because I certainly don't want to accidentally run this. We'll just put auto build for now. And then I'm probably going to delete this deck immediately after this video has been recorded. So yes, we have our auto build deck there, and I guess we're going to go to rank mode and see what it does. But I don't see good things coming from it. Let's just say that. So let's go over to fight. Let's see. I'm at 50 points at Legend 12. Get ready to lose all those 50 points in this video, huh? Yeah, okay, let's try. So, yes, auto build, not very good. If you can avoid using it, you want to avoid using it because it's not great. Now, again, if you have to, if you're so unfamiliar with these cards, you don't know really how to build a deck, then I guess auto build will give you a good head start when you're using it correctly. But again, you really have to use it as a template to work off of. You can't just rely heavily on it like a crutch. So we're going to put that crit back in our deck because, like I said, our only real way of winning here is being able to draw those crits and just hoping they don't have a perfect guard. But let's be real, they're going to have a perfect guard. So we're going to put down Circle Mages. I probably shouldn't have. Okay, crit. So we're going to be wasting a crit. See, this deck is already bad because he's going to attack me. And then that's going to waste my defensive crit. And then that's going to be one less crit to use. And then most of our other crits that we're going to get are just going to be perfect guard blocked. And he's just going to destroy me. And a grade 2s aren't even going to particularly do too much. Oh, is he a VP farmer? Okay, that's fair enough then, I guess. I mean, we'll win against the VP farmer, I guess. Yep, defensive crit, there we go. That's a waste of that. And yeah, okay, so I guess we'll use the VP farmer as a warm-up round just to kind of see how this deck works. So we're going to send out Mocha because Mocha's actually not too bad, except against the VP farmer she sucks because VP farmers basically are pretty much guaranteed to have 9 card hands at any given time. Okay, so I guess we'll do this. Like so, and he's gonna get another crit. Okay, so this VP farmer, it's using the same strategy as me, and already one attack in, we don't have enough power to get another attack in. That's because these rare guards are really, really weak. Now, Lozenge Magus makes up for it by having a good effect. And there we go, crit. Okay, I guess we'll give ourselves the power so that crit can go through, and then we'll just won't even bother attacking with Wise Man. But like, realistically, Wise Man with grade 1 backing him up should be enough to get another attack in, there, right? But nope, 5,000 power is nothing, and as you can see, because they're grade 1s, you're going to be placing them out fairly early on in the game, which means you don't even have enough of a soul to use them. So, again, late game Tsukuyomi, I could kind of see why it'd be useful, but early game, whatever the hell this deck is supposed to be, not good, basically. You don't have very many options, so I guess I'm going to send this out. But I'm not going to benefit from it, because I'm certainly not going to be able to build any soul, because, like I said, I don't have any cards that let me. Like, how am I going to, like, look at this field in hand. How am I going to build a soul? I don't know. I mean, you know, if I could find a way of placing those rare guards back down again, I guess I could, I guess I'll do this and see if I can get another attack in afterwards. He's gonna get a defensive crit, okay, yeah. Like so, and I guess I'll attack and hope I get that crit. Nope. Maybe now? Yes. Yeah, those crits are doing the heavy lifting. The crits are the only good thing about the deck. But that's not saying much because you could literally put 9 crits in any deck if you wanted to. It wouldn't be advisable, of course, but there's nothing stopping you. So the one halfway decent thing about this deck is the thing that literally any deck can have if it wants to. Better too, because other decks are going to actually be able to take advantage of those crits in a better way. So let's go again. Let's see if we get put against someone who isn't a VP farmer. And we'll see how we really go. Ban, Seal Blockade 2 broken. Alright, dude. Alright. Well, if you think Blockade's broken, then just get a load of my free Wise Men in my hand, huh? So we're gonna place out Gemini, which surprised this deck only has 1 copy of Gemini actually, because Gemini is a pretty good grade 1, you know, he's basically the grade 1 equivalent of Wise Man. Only 1 copy though, which is weird. So he's sending out a perfect guard, which is weird. He must be pretty desperate right now. He must not have very many. I'm assuming he's going to be running a perfect Riser deck because of his starter Vanguard, which is very funny that he's complaining that Blockade's broken and then proceeds to run perfect Riser. who is debatably better than Blockade. Like, don't get me wrong, Blockade's annoying and he is good, but like, okay, so here's the problem with this deck. We are never going to be able to use Fateful Angel's ability. Because once again, we don't have a method of charging. Like, again, look at my hand and field. How the hell am I supposed to charge my soul with this? I don't know, much less get to 6 anytime soon. Like, I don't see... I mean, I'm getting some attacks in, so that's something. If I can get... Oh, I was gonna say if I can get a crit next, then that could be cool, but even a crit won't be enough to make this attack go through anyway, so... yeah. Okay, I wasn't gonna get it anyway, that's fair enough. Yeah, this deck is basically just send shit out and just hope you crit. That's not a strategy game. That's not a strategy. I mean, I guess, you know, it's possible to win games with that, but it's not very likely, I can tell you that. And oh boy, he's sending out some actually decent cards against me, which I can't handle because, well, yeah, oh boy. We are getting destroyed already. So yeah, once again, if you want to auto-build a deck, don't, because this is just going to happen to you, I assume. Unless I just fluked out and just ended up not, like, being unlucky, but yeah. I mean, I do think this is a fun and interesting, and I can't even take advantage of my heal trigger, so... yeah, this isn't great. It is fun. This is a fun idea for a video and everything. So I guess we'll send him out. And then we'll send that, and then I guess we'll send him. And then I don't see any reason to activate that skill. So we're just gonna attack. Again, we're just gonna hope we crit, basically. So, you know, I mean, again, crits can elevate a bad deck, but the problem is that perfect guards exist. So if you're critting too much, then people are just gonna perfect guard it. So that's not great. Okay, heal trigger, we can take advantage of that. Yeah, you really know it's a bad deck when you're just like, yep, the triggers are the saving grace of this one, boys. God, the triggers are supposed to enhance an already good deck. The deck still needs to be, like, runnable without heavily relying on the triggers, though. You know, like, the triggers are a nice tool, but they shouldn't be your one single strategy. You know? So there's that. So let's see. I'm expecting to get destroyed here. That's not the best Vanguard he could be having. Maybe he just didn't get very many good draws. I'm assuming he's got some perfect guards out in his hand. Yeah, he's probably got 2 perfect guards in his hand, and that's why he's kind of holding back here. Because I feel like by this point, most Nova Grapplers would have a much better field than this once they get to the grade freeze. But I guess we'll see. Maybe the matchmaking is taking pity on me. It's like, oh, you're using that deck, are you? Okay, we'll match you against a VP farmer and an overgrappler that's still going to kick your ass, but he's going to kick your ass with a much worse deck. Which, if anything, is more insulting. Yeah, okay, so we managed to stand Tough Boy back up, so there's that. And that's going to do some damage to me. But surprisingly, we're actually not doing awful here. I still don't expect us to win. Oh, that's bad. See, I like Apollon. I guess we'll just paste him on the Vanguard circle. Fuck it. We'll do this, we'll do that, and then we'll do that. Like so. And then our plan is to battle. Do this. Attack. And then go with Apollon. And then hope we get that crit, basically. We can get two crits in a row, and we might be going places here, but of course, he's just going to perfect guard it, so it doesn't matter, basically. Yep, perfect guard. I've still got 5 crits left, though, so, you know, I guess eventually if we just keep getting lucky and pulling them on our turn rather than pulling them on his turn, then I guess maybe we might be going places, but I don't see it personally. Oh, wow, he must be getting pretty desperate, though, because, geez, that is not a good move to be doing, huh? So, he's going to get a crit against our Vanguard, so are we going to win? This is going to be the biggest plot twist in the goddamn world if we win. I was expecting to do this video and go, yes, I will get 2 losses in a row, but I might be on the cusp of getting 2 wins in a row, which is, So I guess we'll send this out. We'll battle. We'll attack with Vanguard and see if we get anything. We'll get the crit. Okay. I'll take that, sure. He's going to block it again, but I'll take it. And I guess we'll get rid of his Rear Guard. But see, the thing is, we're stalling time, so he's eventually going to get a good grade 3. Or even just like a good grade 2, honestly. Even a good grade 2 could finish me off at this point. But I don't know how... This is like... I'm trying to wrap my brain around this. Like, is this a good deck, actually? Because I'm pretty sure it's not. I know enough about Vanguard to look at a deck like that and go, yeah, no, that's not good. There's no synergy there, but... The fact that I managed to do that decent for that long... Like, you know? I mean, again, now he's going to start kicking our asses. Like I said, even just one good grade 2 is enough to finish us off at this point, really. Heal trigger. And he's going to give that to that. I don't know why, though. Like, I guess it's because it's the only unit that's currently standing, but you're not going to be able to attack with it, so what's the point? Unless he has an effect that will let him. Soul Blast and draw a card. Okay. I mean, honestly, we're actually not too far away from just decking him out at this point. He's only got 15 cards left. So maybe we can do that. Nah, we won't be able to survive that long. Jeez. That's wishful thinking. Okay, so we're going to ride skip. And then we're going to do this, and we're going to battle. We'll use Apollon to get rid of that grade 2 intercept. And then we'll attack and just hope we get another crit, basically. Nope. Maybe? Nope. Oh, God, those grade 1s really tearing my ass apart. Okay. So there's that. Jeez. Yeah, this is gonna be a time he just really does. Okay, yeah, he's getting serious now. Yeah, he's soul charging and he's counter charging. Not great for me. Oh, yeah, he's sending that back, which means he's probably got some good cards to place in those front Rear Guard circles. At least I'd assume. Yeah. Let's see. When this unit's placed, rest it, and another Rear Guard to draw a card. Oh, interesting. Is he just trying to deck himself out at this point? No, he's got a strategy. He must have. Because I've got 3 damage left and a perfect guard, so he's not going to realistically end me unless he's going to just keep standing, which, I mean, this is Nova's, so there's definitely that possibility. And it's looking like he might be able to take out my Apollon as well, which isn't good because Apollon's like one of the very few good cards we have here. And I'm going to waste a heal trigger, which with a deck like this, we really cannot afford to be wasting heal triggers. But hey, we managed to survive that turn, so... Oof. I guess we're gonna get some desperate... Should we? Yeah, fuck it. We have nothing else to lose. So, I'll attack like so. With my perfect guards, because I literally have no other strategy. Like, what other strategy do I realistically have? I have wait it out and just hope. And use those perfect guards, but if I'm at the point where I'm using those, I'm not realistically going to come back anyway. And I won! What?! Excuse... Oh no, like this game? Oh, trust me, I like this game. Oh boy, that's... I don't think we're topping that one. Oh boy. What the... That is the best moment ever recorded in Vanguard Zero history. I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing. I'm like, actually, tears are coming to my eyes with how much I'm laughing here. Oh my god. So we're gonna end it there because, I mean, we're never gonna top that. We're never gonna top that. So if you know anyone who plays Vanguard Zero, go ahead and show this video to them because that's insane. That is... How do I even explain that? I start this video off by going, never use the auto build feature, it sucks, it's the worst, never use it, this deck has no synergy, and then I go ahead and fucking win. Yeah, I don't know what to say really. Not only did I win, but I ranked up too, to Legend 13, so yeah. I guess before we end, I'm just gonna ask you, because I like this theme of just asking you stuff and getting your question and getting your answers. Tell me the story of your most ridiculous Vanguard win ever. Can be the trading card game War Zero, just the most ridiculous, like you didn't think you were gonna win, you were borderline close to just giving up entirely, and then somehow you just like, oh, I guess I won. Because I want to hear those, and I want to hear if any of them actually get close to what just happened there. That's ridiculous. That's crazy. Yeah, I guess I'll see you later with some more Vanguard Zero. Subscribe if you want to see more Vanguard content, although I wouldn't recommend it because you've already seen the best one. That's it. This is the best one. Nothing's topping that. That's ridiculous. Oh my god. Anyway, see you later.